Hello all! Waba Clan here, Waba for short. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this video. And with that being said, let's go on ahead and talk about 2024. How did I feel about 2024? Well, let's say it this way. A lot of folks are saying this, and I agree with this. Definitely has been a rough year. A lot's been going on. We had the elections, but let's not dwell on those things. We're gonna mostly try to focus here on the channel here on Waba Clan channel. The Waba Clan channel, yee! Alright, so, one of the first few things I definitely want to bring up is that one of the few things I feel like I've been really feeling good about is I've been slowly recording variety videos. And I've been starting to officially start posting more content outside of Twitch. I started posting more on YouTube, and I actually started slowly posting on TikTok. Now, if you guys remember, I did have 3 goals earlier this year that I wrote down. I didn't write any more than that because I didn't want to overdo it. Here are the 3 goals I wrote down. Get an extra day of streaming. Get a format down for video editing. And push for more funding for Waba Clan 2.0. How did I fare? Did I get an extra day of streaming in? No. I have decided the best course of action was to stay for 4 days a week. This allows me to be able to focus on videos, lets me focus on able to make sure to take care of myself physically, emotionally, all that stuff. An extra day actually had a little more stress than necessary. Get a format down for video editing. I actually went to a different route. I've mostly been posting a lot of VODs, and I've been basically just recording 2 hours of footage of me playing a game and then uploading it to YouTube. But hopefully this year, in 2025, we will see if we would actually improve upon that. And last, what we discussed, pushing more funding for Waba Clan 2.0. We actually started out the year with maybe a couple of emotes, but now we're getting closer to where I basically am ready to start getting a model and get it great. There's some small amount of details, but it's looking phenomenal, and I'm really looking forward to eventually getting that. But there is something that we're going to start doing, which I'm going to start talking about in the next section. So what to expect in the beginning of 2025? We're going to be officially transferring to the new model, but we're going to be in PingTuber form, not VTuber form. Because I still don't have a model made yet, and to make that model and get it rigged. The reason why I'm also transferring to the new model, or starting to do the 2.0 and 2025 at the beginning, is because I'm trying to move my focus away from Final Fantasy XIV. My RAW VTuber was made obviously based on Final Fantasy XIV, and I wanted a more original design because I wanted to start doing more variety of things from different MMOs and to of course play more community games with you guys outside of Final Fantasy XIV. Cytharia has done a phenomenal job with my 2.0 design, and I cannot wait to get a artist to do the model for it and to get someone to rig it for me. Now, the best ways to donate towards Waba Clan 2.0 model and rigging: coffee and Twitch subs. Any coffee donations or Twitch subs are all going to be used to get a Waba Clan 2.0 model, and we're going to get it rigged as well. However, I'm not going to be asking for that stuff for those immediately, as I'm still looking for an artist that will be able to make the model for me and to get someone to rig it for me. That will still take some time because there's a lot of people to go through, and I want to make sure when I get this model, I'm going to be very happy with it. Because, well, I'm going to be honest with you guys, the last model with the RAW model cost me $1,000 to make. So I need to see what my cost is going to be like for the next one and see what I can do about that. But yes, if you like to still donate to the channel, that also helps a lot. But again, donations are not required, only if you want to donate. Let's go ahead and get into the Twitch directions that I'll be heading for 2025. We're going to be having less Final Fantasy XIV content. That is basically to become part of our variety category that we have here on the channel. That's just basically the gist of it. I kind of want to move away a little more from 14 content and be able to focus on other games so that, you know, we'll be able to have more options to play for you guys and more things that we could do content-wise. but we are going to have more Final Fantasy 11. Basically behind this is that I want to really hone and focus on the Do Not Die challenge. I've been very passionate about this challenge, as you guys can tell. I've been really wanting to push, get through the Promise, which is my current wall at the moment. And I feel like right now, I want to push this even further. I also happen to join a link shell called Azure Skies, who happen to be a bunch of people I met on Blue Sky when the link shell was being formed, the community was being formed. So objectively, I want to be able to go out and help those people do things. And obviously, Yukos and myself, I do have a few things I do want to accomplish in Final Fantasy XI I'd like to get back into doing. I want to actually be able to get a Mythic, which is another long, tedious grind. But I believe in myself. I believe! So it's one of those things I thought about this year. I really wanted to do some other things that I've been meaning to do in Final Fantasy XI, I just never got to do, and I now want to push for it. So you will see more Final Fantasy XI content on the channel. Now, when it comes to the variety portion, because we said Final Fantasy XIV has joined the variety pool, but you also will still have games like Dead by Daylight, Monster Hunter, anything that is really multiplayer aspect will be the focus on variety, because that is the things I feel that brings people in, and I want to be able to give you guys a chance to hang out, to play games with me, so it doesn't always feel like I'm always playing a game on stream that no one can really join or interact with. This gives you guys a chance to interact and hang out and just have a blast. So a lot of games I like to focus on is more multiplayer aspect when it comes to variety. If you're worried about the Resident Evil month is still a thing, because October, I still got at least 2 more games to complete. Unless they somehow say there's a Resident Evil 9 coming out or something like that. But yeah, I have basically 2 more Resident Evil games to complete. That is still going to be the staple of the channel for October. Alright, so we talked about Twitch. So what about YouTube? I have decided 2 channels. Main channel, which is the Waba Clan channel that most of you guys are subscribed to right now. The Waba Clan channel will be focused on a lot of MMO videos. So things from the Do Not Die challenge for Final Fantasy XI, the Iron Man challenge for Final Fantasy XIV, and MMO days when I actually start that series back up, which is hopefully this year. So if you're interested in mostly a lot of MMORPG content, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. If you want more of the variety, games that are not labeled as MMORPGs, check out Waba Clan LP. That is my other channel, which the LP stands for Let's Plays. So if you want games that are not MMORPGs, go ahead and subscribe to that channel, because that's where I'll upload anything that is not a MMORPG. So if you watch the rest of this video through, I really do appreciate it, but if you also just get to get the TLDR, that is okay as well. So to basically conclude the video, just to so you guys are aware of what the points were made, where we're going into the new model starting next year. We have 2 YouTube channels, so one for variety and one for the MMOs and the challenge content, which again, for Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV. Then on Twitch, we're going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV, we'll be joining the variety portion. We're going to be doing more Final Fantasy XI, and there'll be more other variety games that we'll be playing with other people, mostly on Twitch. Anything that is more single player, things like that, will be going to YouTube. So, I want to say to you guys, thank you so much for an amazing 2024. Even though the year has been rough for everyone, let's make 2025 a brighter year, and let's push for the best that we can. And thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, take care.